Jakarta besar banget, crowded banget, macet setiap hari. Lama-lama saya suka Jakarta banget.
Pria asal Berlin ini menyulap Jakarta jadi sebuah board game.
This is Jakarta Traffic, in which you play a moped delivery taxi driver or ojek driver. And you try to prove that you're the best, the smartest, by outsmarting the traffic, but also the other players.
Simon pindah ke Jakarta saat pandemi COVID-19 bersama istrinya yang berasal dari Indonesia. Sempat kewalahan dengan kemacetan dan ritme yang super cepat, dia menemukan caranya sendiri untuk beradaptasi dan menuangkannya ke dalam board game buatannya.
The inspiration for this game came quite quick when I arrived in Jakarta, because I realized without the ojek drivers, I don't get anywhere, I don't get food, so they started to become my heroes.
Jakarta Traffic adalah seri pertama dari rangkaian board game yang Simon buat tentang Indonesia.
In your turn, you do two things. You honk. This is how you change the traffic pattern and the maze on the board. You can block other people, or you make yourself a way where you want to go. And then you drive to pick up food or passengers, or to deliver what you already got.
Dia juga bikin permainan lain tentang street food di Jakarta dan penyelundup durian.
Food Alley is about the Southeast Asian food market. Here we can play as grocery shopper. We try to find a way in the maze of the market. My third game is Durian Smuggler, in which players play airport security, try to scan luggages and find durian in there, because it's illegal to bring durian into the cabin.
Di Jerman, board game itu kayak budaya yang mendarah daging. Makanya, buat Simon, ini jadi cara tersendiri untuk nyatuin dua dunianya, Berlin dan Jakarta. Board game juga jadi ajang buat nyari teman, karena ada interaksi sosial yang nggak bisa didapetin lewat digital. Sebelum terjun ke dunia board game, Simon aktif jadi DJ di Berlin. Kini, ia bikin soundtrack sendiri buat board gamenya yang ngegambarin keramaian jalanan di Jakarta.
So we decided to go through the streets of Jakarta, me and my colleague from Berlin, record sounds, and then put our Berlin style of music above it.
Berkat karyanya yang unik, Simon kini dikenal di skena board game Asia Tenggara dan sering diundang ke berbagai festival komunitas. Selain itu, setiap bulan ia juga rutin tampil sebagai DJ di Penang, Malaysia. Meski hidup di Jakarta terasa sangat dinamis buat Simon, ia tetap betah tinggal di Indonesia. Ia rutin nyoba permainan baru bareng komunitasnya. Gak lupa juga berolahraga.
The Jaksel culture is more all about sport, food, matcha and coffee. So people here are very active. Berlin is not doing sport. Like, of course there are people doing sport, but you would see rather people who are maybe a bit hangover or, you know, like that. So it's actually a very interesting contrast.
Simon kini mulai akrab dengan budaya di Jakarta. Bahkan, ia justru ngalamin reverse culture shock saat balik ke Jerman yang budayanya lebih individualistis.
When you're in Germany and you smile at people in the train, they will think you're crazy. Here, I saw people looking at me, right? Curious, I guess. And then I smile, and they immediately smile back, right?
Simon yang dulu ngerasa kewalahan dengan riuhnya Jakarta, kini justru menganggap Jakarta sebagai rumah dan tempat pulang.
Di Jakarta saya bisa jadi diri sendiri. Bisa smile, bisa happy, ya betul. Bisa kerja, bisa olahraga. Jakarta will always have a place in my heart. It inspires me a lot. The most inspired when I'm in Jakarta.